Solano, this is your week 5 assignment 2 review. Now this assignment was to animate a ball bouncing through the environment. The idea was kind of show off the environment by using the ball as a prop to sort of take us around the courtyard. Now it was asking you to do a couple of things, and I kind of made some changes. It was asking you to create an animated ball bouncing and then showing it through 3 different camera views, and then having it bounce off of the prop that you made, the nerves prop, and it needed to bounce off of that. I didn't really care if it did that, and I said here that the ball doesn't have to make contact with the prop that you built, and you only need 2 camera shots, not 3. But I would like the whole idea was to kind of show off the environment, and that's why you have a couple of different camera views. Now, if you wanted to do 3, that would have been fine, but would have liked to see, show the courtyard more than from one camera position. Okay, so here you submitted a video, and I loaded it up in After Effects, so it was just easier to play in there. We'll just go ahead and play it. Now the camera, the bounce of the ball is not too bad. It's now it's not bouncing like a rubber ball; it's bouncing more like a bowling ball because there's no squash and stretch. But that's fine. The bounces look pretty nice. It's a little slow in bouncing, so the speed of it that you have is a little slow. So I would have just, if nothing else, I would have sped it up a little bit more. But what I would have liked to have seen is another camera shot, so that you could show off some more of the courtyard. We're looking at this view. What it would have been nice is to show like a camera over here looking back, so that we could see the courtyard from where behind where this camera is. But as far as the bouncing ball, it's not too bad. Again, it's just a little slow. You've got some anomalies starting up right there. You get this sort of dark shadow pops up. I'm not sure what that is. Also, it's because you didn't submit the file or anything. You see, this is where it hits the bottom, but you notice I can see light at the bottom of the ball. So it would look to me like the ball is not actually hitting the ground. It's a little bit raised above the ground, so you didn't quite get the ball all the way down to the ground. But again, there's another glitch. There's a glitch there, and then a glitch right there. So I don't know what that, some sort of black shadow popping up. Actually, there's a couple of glitches. There's 1, 2, I think there's another one. Maybe there's just a 2. Now I also notice here your stairway doesn't have any side to it, and it looks like I'm able to see right through it, like it's got some sort of transparency. Looks like I can see right through the stairway, and you see that there's no side to it. So I would try to take care of that problem. The texture is still a little bit large. I think I mentioned that. It looks like you haven't made any changes to the texture since I mentioned in my last video about the texturing. The scale of all these textures look a little large, so if you could go back and scale them down, I think it's going to really add a better look to the texture surfaces. So you got a good start. It could use a little bit of I definitely would have liked to have seen a second camera, and all you do is render out a second camera, and you don't even have to compile them in the 3D program. You just bring them into Premiere, and or After Effects, and you just put the one video, and then you just put the second video in, and you just move down the timeline so that it starts right after the first one, and it just does a camera cut. So that would have been nice to do that. I would have liked to seen a second camera shot to at least see the other half, the other side of the courtyard.